this book that had 25 Christmas stories.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a binder.
That's cool.
And I remember every day of December leading up to Christmas, we would read one
I
story
should make that.
to kind of get us in the mood.
I should do that.
You should. It was like one of my favorite things.
I should do that.
As an older
I could
brother,
make it on Pins and Things.
I would get all my siblings together and I'd say, okay guys, it's time for today's Christmas story, and we'd read the story together, and
Oh, that's fun.
there was always like a fun message or whatever. I don't remember what the stories were now, but
You know what we should do?
that was fun.
We should, because it always leads up to a Christmas program with primary. So we should like pair it with children's primary songs. So like have one story and one song each night or something like that.
Sure. I don't.
That'd be fun.
And then I feel like every year, like as I got older, every year there was more and more presents under the tree.
Oh, really?
But I think it was because there's more and more kids in the family.
That's probably right.
And then on Christmas Day, when my mom and dad finally got up, because they always slept in way
you're
too
like
long.
dying.
It's not like they were
You wanna
tired because they
open
stayed up late or
presents.
anything. Finally, they'd get up, usually around 9 or 10, and then it would
So
typically...
you were allowed to open your stockings.
We were allowed to get into our
That was
stockings.
it?
That was it. And then we waited for mom and dad to get up. And then it was always the system, every Christmas, without fail. It was always, we'd start with one of the kids to open a present. Or to pick out a present, but they couldn't pick it out for themselves. They had to pick it for somebody else. So they'd go look under the tree. Oh, this one's a really big one. It says to Missy. And so then they give it to Missy. She'd open the present. Everybody would watch. And then when she opened her present, then she would go pick out a present.
That's funny. In our family, it was who's going to be Santa this year or something. I think they would say that. Maybe?
And
then one of them would be the one to just hand out presents and sit right next to the tree. We would all pick a spot in the room, so we would have our toys in our little pile.
we did that too.
So it didn't get all mixed up, or else it would just be chaos and everybody would be screaming, "That's my toy!" So one of us would just get to be Santa and hand out the presents, and once the person was done, they'd get another one and hand it out.
Did you guys also do it one at a time?
It always started out one at a time, and then it would end with, "I'm too tired of this. I'm just gonna." Everybody would like get bored of it and just start ripping open presents and wrapping papers flying everywhere.
That never happened one time. It was always,
with you?
Yeah, it was always a 3 or 4 hour long ordeal, but everybody was always very patient because it was always so exciting to see the next present, and like hoping it had your name on it, like it was just an adventure, and we never rushed it. We just savored every moment.
They would say, "Find one for Jennifer, find one for Andrew. Let's go through everybody." So that's why it took so long. It was like you wouldn't necessarily get to open 2 in a row.
Oh.
It was like
We
you'd
never
wait, you'd get 9
We never did 2 in a
eight
row
other
either.
people.
But it might be like Jessica would open a present, and then she would go and pick one, and it had Johnny's name, and then Johnny would open it, and then he'd go and pick one, and it was Jessica again. So it might go back and forth.
Yeah.
But it was never 2 in a row.
Yeah,
'Cause
ours
you
were
couldn't
like
pick out a present that had your own name on it. That was the rule.
yeah, that's so funny.